on my way to the hot springs. I worked at the Robbery today, and I finished listening to that audiobook that my twin sent me. The audiobook is The Science of Getting Rich, or something like that. It's a really, really good book. Really good book. I'm on my way to the hot springs. After work, I went to visit my sister. She lives there not too far from the Robbery. And now I decided, I was on my way home, and then I turned around. I decided I want to go to the hot springs. I've been wanting to go for the last couple of days to soak my leg. My leg is still kind of, it's still getting better. So I was talking back and forth with my friend, the one that's been on this journey for like years and years and years. And she told me that a lot of times I will say things about my twin that are kind of up in the air. Like, I'll say he's like this or this or this, but then I don't give an example of why I'm saying that. And it keeps coming back down to I still have places that I don't know how much I want to share. I keep going back and forth with it. I want to quit. I want that part just to flow. I want to let go with that and just let things be. And it seems like it's becoming easier and easier for me to kind of just relax in that place, and what will be, and trying to follow more my intuition on what I want to do, where it feels right for me, what feels most natural for me to be doing, and not taking him into consideration. And I keep on trying to check with myself. I keep on checking with myself what is right. What do I feel? Am I wanting to, now let's say I'm going to the hot springs. So does it have anything to do with him, or does it not? And then I'm really, really trying to go inward and check with myself what the reasonings are. And and it's not only checking regarding him, it's regarding what is correct with me right now. What feels right to me? Do I feel like going into the hot springs, or do I feel like going home and getting stuff done? There's stuff I need to do at home. Am I running away so that I can keep my mind busy, so that I can keep my, keep sane? Am I avoiding it, going to the house? Because if I go to the house, I start feeling claustrophobic. I'm trying to be true to myself. And when I listened to my body inwardly, then my body said, okay, I feel like taking my leg and soaking it. It started swelling up today. So I'm going to go and just take a quick, I'm not even going to plan it. I'm going to go and see what is. I can always change and decide different at any moment. And in any case, when I was looking out at these mountains, I love these mountains. I just love being here. And the drive in and out of here is so beautiful that it makes me feel good. So I'm going to turn around and show you the drive, and then I'm going to stop this. Okay, so thanks for watching. Okay, so I feel like in the twin flame journey, I started this again because there's more for me to say. I'm still on the way to the hot springs. A chameleon crossing the street there. I hope it makes it. It'll make it. So, see, it's that turning the automatic off. That was just what I was coming to say, is that with this twin flame journey, it feels like really I'm coming into myself, that paying attention to myself. What am I really feeling? It requires going inward. It requires really listening to myself. And I think in that it's coming into being authentic, but really being authentic. And it's paradoxical. It's the most obvious thing, is to be true to yourself and truly authentic. But I'm finding that as humanity, we were kind of taught out of it, and I'm reteaching myself how to be truly authentic with myself at all times, and not take things into consideration that don't need to be taken into consideration. Like, for instance, even running after my twin is not being fully true to myself, because I don't need to run after anybody to be with me. I really don't. There are berries here on this tree too that I think that on my way out I will stop and check out these trees. Right now I'm just going to go in there and see if I can still get in there with the car, hopefully. That looks like it might be my friend's car, although I don't see her here anywhere. I'm going to go on in with my car. And it all comes back down. There was something else I was going to say about that book that the audiobook that I was listening to about, and it's all the same. It's all the same wisdom. It's all the same wisdom. It all comes from the same place. It's amazing how when you find things like that, patterns in the universe, truths, how all of the truths, here's another berry tree. So this berry tree, I am going to stop at. Here, I'll take you and show you the berry tree. There's Lexi and Lola. I'll just show you the berry tree. It's white berries, but you see right here, saying thanks to the tree. And is it? Thank you. Okay, yeah. See, this really is, you can just go out and eat from nature. I imagine this is what it was like when a humankind is in its natural state. There's just food and abundance. You know what I would like to do? I would really like to do like a video of a movie where it's like a week, let's say, that you only eat food that you find. And it could be growing fruit on trees. It could be food that was like thrown out from supermarkets that is still good. I would love to do something like that. It would be adventurous. It would be totally adventurous. I think I'm going to do something like that. It would be nice to have a partner to do something like that with. It would be so much more fun. Okay, well, I'm going to continue on. So, thanks for watching. Okay, so I'm on my way back. I was there for like 2 minutes. I'm already on my way back. And I'm thinking more about this book that I read. Well, I didn't read it, the audiobook. That one of the things that he says in there is that there is unlimited amount of means. Means that there are, in the unborn world, I've talked before about the born and the unborn, and it's a concept that you really have to grasp to be able to also grasp the concept of this book, which the concept of this book is that there is intelligent matter that is the same, that a thought in this intelligent matter that is all around you and in abundance and in between and everywhere, that is potential, ready to be created, and that we, by holding a thought in this unconstructed matter, can create within the matter whatever it is, whatever the thought that we are holding is. So we have to also hold a belief that we are creators and that we are worthy of creations being made for us specifically. It's also what what he talks about, what the author talks about in this book, is that this creation is a thought, is creative thought. It's not the way of creation is through creative, inspired thought. So we are creating new things to be born into this world. It's not competitive. That means that we can hold a competitive thought, but from that place where it's coming from a different place of creation. It's coming from the mode of thinking that there is scarcity in the world, that we have to compete for things. That means that there isn't enough for everybody to have in abundance. And when you really think about it, the world is only abundance. You know, we have in the bank account, we have the ability to go into minus, into deficit. But in the world, in the real world, the world of physical things and thoughts, there is no such thing as a deficit. There either is in existence or it doesn't exist. The thought of deficit is man-made. There is no minus. You can't have there is no owing. There is either is in existence or is not in existence. That's it. You can't say that you can say the tree produced 100 fruit. You can't say the tree produced minus 100 fruit. So the idea is that there is enough abundance for everybody. And when you understand that the concept that there is unlimited amount of potential, and it's like we're living in this fluid world where there is unlimited amount of matter. You know, all of the matter is basically made of the same things. That was my nephew back there going in the opposite direction at the bus stop. He was looked like he was hitchhiking. My brother Eli Melech's son. His name is Owen. he's the same age as my son, Elia, and it's really cool because they both learn in the same high school, and up till last year also my niece learned there, but next year is going to be both of my sons, Ron, my nephew, and my other nephew is also there. My other brother Julian's son is also learning there this year. He started, and so now there's 3 cousins learning there. And next year there's going to be another niece and my younger son. So there's going to be at least 5 nieces and nephews in the high school. That's already a pack. That's already a pack of kids. That's pretty cool. Oh. I've been driving in slow this whole time. And another thing that I wanted to share, and that keeps coming back to me, is that I keep getting signs. I keep getting signs and messages that I need to just let go and be. I need to just learn how to be. And another video came up onto my screen from a teacher that I'm watching, Sanguru, something like that. His name is Sanjuru. I don't know exactly, but maybe I can put a link to the video. I didn't watch it yet, but I saw it pop up on my screen, and it says something about learning how to just be. How you have to learn how to just sit within yourself. And that connects back to what I was saying earlier about checking with myself if I'm just running, because I don't want to sit in place. Because when I'm out and about and I'm in the world and I'm running around and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, I love my life. I love being out. I love running around. I love doing stuff. I love meeting people. I love going to the hot springs. I love even going to work and painting. I love it. I'm getting back into painting. I'm really blessed to have gotten that offer to paint, because it's really opening my talent back up. I can tell in the progress of the different things that I'm working on that it's really getting me back into the mode of painting, which I haven't been in for years because I don't have the quiet of mind to do it. I do drawings, I do sketches and drawings and things like that, and sometimes if I have like somebody that has a birthday or a friend that I want to make a gift for, then I'll sit down and I'll take the time and I'll draw a picture. I'll draw them something, a gift or something with their name. But so that's something I really want to put my focus on. I want to put my focus on regrowing my talents and being in them. And that's something that the book also is bringing me into. It says in the book, it said that you also have to be able to imagine and hold the thoughts of the things that you want in life, but you also, and by holding the thought and believing that they're coming to you, and believing and holding the emotion of having it already, you draw it to you. But then in order to actually get it and have it, you have to bring it into your life, and through action is how, and trade of value is how you bring something into your life. So you can attract it through your thought and emotion, but to actually make it tangible, you bring it into existence, and you bring the opportunity to yourself. But to actually bring it into something that's tangible in your life, you also have to have the action that allows it to flow to you. So in that way, you have to understand value. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. I'm going to study the book further so that everything that I learned in the book, you know, when you hear truth, you know it like that. When you hear something that is true, you know it. It becomes a knowing. And I want to listen to this book again and again and again until it becomes a knowing to me. And it's just like passing these thoughts also, the thoughts that any thought or words that go against need to be taken out and treated as a sin. Okay, I'm going to listen to music. I think I've said enough. So I'm going to go and listen to music. So, thank you.